So, lads, Angel Reese did what everybody expected Angel Reese to do. Basically, gave the finger to Candace Parker during her retirement ceremony. Or not jersey retirement ceremony. Like, we all kind of knew that was going to happen. I think everyone kind of knew it was going to happen. Everybody knew that Angel Reese was not going to celebrate Candace Parker. Why? Because I shit you not, Candace Parker said that Angel Reese is not as good as Paige Bueckers or Enrique, which I actually don't agree with. I think she's better than Enrique, and I also think she's better than Paige Bueckers. I actually agree. I don't disagree with any of that. And she was listed like 10 players, and she put her as the same tier as Brink, and then said she has a potential to be an S tier player. Like, she literally said, during her tier list, said Angel has the potential to be an MVP candidate. Well, that wasn't good enough. But, yeah. She got rage baited by people online. And then she started retweeting like personal shit about Candace Parker as well. Like, she started retweeting like, oh, Candace is just jealous of Angel that she stole her vet and all this. Like, she started retweeting personal stuff about Candace Parker. And now, during the warm-ups, they're all celebrating Candace Parker, and Angel refused. She's the only player on the team that through the whole warm-up refused to. There's no way she's wearing the Candace Parker t-shirt either. Like, we know that. We know that there's absolutely no way that she's wearing the Candace Parker t-shirt. Because as you can see, Angel Reese decided to wear a warm-up top the whole time. She's the only player on her team not wearing the t-shirt supporting Candace Parker. And I mean, say what you want. This is the pettiest shit I've ever seen. Like, could you imagine if any other player had done this? They wouldn't be celebrated. They wouldn't, because I kid you not, all Candace Parker said was that she doesn't think Angel Reese right now. She literally said that Angel Reese has the potential to be an MVP. Literally, and apparently all the shade started from her saying, and I'm not joking, saying that she can be, she's not really a first option. And people are like, oh, she's the first option in the sky. Yes, a team who are going to finish second last. She's the first option on a team that's going to finish second last. Yes, they finished second last. She was a second option last year, and they were third last. I'm sorry, Candace Parker was right about her assessment on Angel Reese. Is that Angel Reese, if she's a hell of a third option and is not a good first option for your team. And anyone being like, oh, the Chicago Sky, she's their first option. This is her team. Yeah, they stink. They stunk last year. You've actually put decent players around her this year, and they still stink. They had Courtney Vandersloot, and I know she got hurt, but at the start of the year, they had Courtney Vandersloot. But around her, they had Sloot, Beck Allen, Kia Nurse isn't that bad, Rachel Banham's fine, Elizabeth Williams is good, Cardoso can't guard the PNR, so she's a liability, but still, she's still Cardoso, she's still got an offense. And you put it, this guy should have been decent. It just didn't work. It didn't work out. And a big reason why it didn't work out is, and Ariel Atkins there. Let's not forget the actual, first option when they win. Angel Reese, if she's the third best player in your team, you're a good team. If she's your first or second best, if she's your second best player, you're a bad team. If she's your best player, you're a real bad team. If she's your third best player, you're a decent team. If she's your fourth best player, you're a contender. That's the way I rate Angel Reese right now. Does Angel Reese have the potential to be better? Yeah. And I like Angel Reese. I think she's a fucking dog. We all want to talk about, does Angel Reese really care about basketball? Yes. Yes. There's no question about it that she cares about basketball. I think she hired a dumbass to take her to, as an individual trainer over the season. As we saw, she was so bad at the start of Unrivaled. And then when she started working with other teams' players and the staff they had in Unrivaled, by the end of Unrivaled, she made an all-Unrivaled team. It was the same at the start of the season. She was garbage to start the season. And when she started working with Tyler Marsh and the team at the Sky, she was doing great. So just, do your workouts with the Sky over the summer, over the off-season. And then work out with the likes of Lisa Leslie and stuff in Unrivaled. I think there's a better than not chance that Angel Reese ends up all WNBA in the next 2 years. Why? Because I believe in I believe in her work rate more so than I believe in her natural ability. And give me a less talented player who's a dog over a talented player that has no dog in them. A passive talented player. And, like, I mean that. I mean that. I will always say that on the basketball court. But, like, what Candace Parker said wasn't wrong. And she's so petty that she won't even celebrate one of the greatest players to ever play. Could you imagine? Like, Caitlin Clark's gone out of her way to celebrate went out of her way to celebrate Sheryl Swoopes. And Sheryl Swoopes not only didn't said that Caitlin Clark wasn't that good at basketball. She lied about Caitlin Clark. Like, she made up that Caitlin Clark was 25, that the only reason Caitlin Clark is breaking any records is because she did a fifth year in college. Ironically, she didn't even have the full 4 years. She didn't even have the full 4 years because her freshman year was a COVID-shortened season. She did 3 2/3 years of college. She did 3 2/3 of a year, and she still broke the all-time record. She led the nation in scoring 3 times. The nation led the nation in assists 3 times. Like, this is what Sheryl Swoopes said was a million times worse. And Caitlin Clark made sure to mention Sheryl Swoopes. And by the way, like, you better believe Caitlin Clark will have never mentioned. There's never ever been a mention of the likes of a Lauren Jackson, who you could argue was better than Swoopes in her career. But you know, she has to mention. She could Caitlin Clark could have mentioned 20 players that didn't actively go and hate on her on social media. And it's not even that they hate, that lied about her on social media. That literally just lied about her. Made up stuff. All Candace Parker said was that she didn't think Angel Reese was as good as Paige and Enrique. And I think she's wrong. I think Angel is better than both of them. But, like, that's not the craziest thing to say. That's like saying, if, it's like, imagine if Tamika Catchings, is she a bit different? No, she was a one franchise player. Candace Parker only went to the sky towards kind of the very tail end of her career. So it's a little bit different there. So I'm just trying to think off the top of my head what player it could be. Who's been involved. Let's just say hypothetically. Caitlin Clark at some stage in her career goes to Phoenix. She goes to Phoenix. And Taurasi says Paige is better than Caitlin Clark. Do you really think Caitlin Clark would not wear a Diana Taurasi celebratory t-shirt and would start retweeting personal attacks at Diana Taurasi for saying that she thinks Paige is better than her at basketball? First of all, I don't think Diana Taurasi believes that. Take away UConn bias and trying to appease things. Diana Taurasi, you can just tell by the way, like, Diana Taurasi 100% thinks Paige is good, 100% respects Paige, because Paige is a hell of a player. But you can hear the way Diana Taurasi talks about Caitlin Clark. Like, Caitlin Clark is the player that Diana Taurasi sees herself in the league. And that was when they played against each other. Like, Caitlin was out. Caitlin basically won the game. Caitlin went out to kill them. There's a big difference between the competitors, between the level of competitor the two of them are. In terms of a basketball ability with Caitlin and Paige, it is what it is. You can say what you want, but like, Caitlin Clark went out to kill. She went out to absolutely take over the league. Like, you could tell Caitlin Clark thought she was the best player in the league and wanted to prove she was the best player in the league. Whereas Paige is a little more buddy with these players. Whereas Caitlin's more Taurasi. She's more Kobe than anything else. But we've gone off topic. But that's just talking about that hypothetical. The reality is like, this is the pettiest shit I've seen Angel Reese do. This is absolutely the pettiest shit I've ever seen. I've seen Angel Reese do. And you know what? Like, she is who she is, I guess. And you're either going to love Angel Reese, you're going to hate Angel Reese. And that's one of those things, is that I think if any other player in the league did this, like, if any other player in the league pulled this, there would be non-stop shit talking them. But because it's Angel Reese, she can do no wrong in the eyes of her fans. And to be fair, that's kind of what stan culture is. I think this is going to be one of those things where in 10 years' time, when this is all forgotten about, like, I don't think there's. I think this is gonna be one of the regrets of Angel Reese's career not doing this. But at the end of the day, I just don't care. Is it completely disrespectful from Angel Reese? Yes. Has Angel Reese been completely disrespectful towards people? Sure. In the past, sure. Has Angel Reese been taken under wing and like does she ever do anything she doesn't want to do? No. She is who she is. At the end of the day, you're either gonna love Angel Reese or hate Angel Reese. It's when it comes to her, she's it's pretty much impossible as a person to remain neutral on her. And you know what? Like it's probably better. It's better to be polarizing when you're when you're in the attention economy. And let's be real, sports is entertainment business. And Angel Reese mostly known for stuff outside sports than she is in sports. It's better to be talked about for negative things than not talked about at all, because in this scenario, all this has done is the people that already dislike Angel are going to dislike her even more, and people that like Angel Reese are going to like her even more. So she knows what she's doing. She knows what she's doing. Is it incredibly disrespectful to have done this? Yeah. I'm sorry over like getting rage baited online, not celebrating someone, someone key to your franchise who is getting their jersey retired. Yeah. I don't think we've ever seen. Oh, I don't think we've ever seen it. Like, probably have seen it before, but incredibly petty. But at the end of the day, look, she made her decision. Do we have to like it? No. Do I like it? Hell no. But at the end of the day, it's a decision that she made. And it seems like she went personal over a basketball take that I find completely ridiculous. But look, it is what it is. It is what it is. She didn't kill anybody. It's sports. Plenty of people are disrespectful in sports. So, like, I don't like it. Don't have to like it. It happened. If you're a fan of her and you're a fan of Sky and you agree with what she did, cool. I'm not changing my opinion based on that, nor should you based on what I say. So, look, it is what it is. See you guys.